Well, good morning, Glue Troopers. Max and Max's Models here. And I thought we'd talk real quick about those Aurora Photo-scope kits that came out, which you could supposedly see inside the tank or the submarine. And they made two tanks, the Tiger and the Stalin, and they made two submarines, the Skipjack and the Nautilus. And most of this information comes from our friend Paul Adams down in New Zealand, so thank you, Paul. And here's what we have. The Skipjack submarine was a 1 to 228 scale, and the original kit included an atomic reactor, which was visible through an opening the hatch in the upper rear deck. In the Photo-scope version, this is where the viewer went, so I don't think they had the reactor in there. They did put an additional hole in the bottom of the lower hull, right below the hatch to admit light. Some people say you could poke a flashlight up in there, but I think just any ambient light would do. And it was, just a picture of it inside of a submarine. I mean, this was just a gimmick. The kit has been reissued with the hole plugged up. My guess is they probably just tapped in a block for the styrene that's injected, so that would create the hole, and then probably just removed it and fixed the mold when they did it without the hole. So that's really all there probably was to that. And of course, put in the part. The molds can be modified up to a certain extent. The Nautilus was a 1 to 242 scale, and I believe the other Nautiluses were a little bit smaller, around 1 to 300 from Lindbergh and 1 to 305 from Revell. I believe the 1 to 300 is the one Atlantis is currently making, the old Lindbergh kit. And in the case of the Skipjack kit, the hull split horizontally into upper and lower halves, and the Photo-scope viewer was installed vertically beneath the existing hatch, and that's how that worked. The Nautilus hull was split vertically and to left and right halves, and the viewer was installed horizontally with a large hole in each hull half just below the sail. Great idea for a submarine. Let's put big holes on both sides, and hey, let's just go ahead and put a screen door in there. The non-photoscope versions of the Aurora Nautilus obviously didn't have the holes, and it says photoscale versions are dated 1970 on the boxes. So I seem to remember seeing these things, but you know what? I think 1970 sounds about right, because I'd have been about 10 or 11 years old if memory serves me right. So then we have the two tanks. You have the Joseph Stalin and the Tiger tank. And it's a Tiger II, the King Tiger, Royal Tiger, however you like to call it, and the JS2 or IS2. Both had an opening hatch on top of the turret, and the Photoscope versions, you just look through this. The viewer was mounted in the turret base, which had, of course, a hole to accommodate it, and another hole in the bottom of the hull to admit light. In the submarines, the viewer was fixed. In the tank, it was mounted on the rotating turret. Looking at the parts, it seems that the viewer was lined up with the opening hatch in the upper turret and the hole in the bottom turret, but this would only be lined up when the turret was pointed directly forward. So, like I say, this is more of a gimmick. I don't think they put that much effort into it. He says it seems like the modified parts were included in both the Photoscope and regular versions of the kits in the early 70s. Later issues of the King Tiger appear to show the mounting for the viewer at the turret base, but with the hole blocked off again. So I'm not sure how Aurora pulled that off. Probably, again, the replaceable plug in the mold. So we've talked about these before a couple of times. Again, just a gimmick. I seem to remember as a kid looking at it and going, yeah, that's just a gimmick. I was going to wait. There was a certain idle curiosity. If I got one today, I'd probably put it together just for kicks and giggles. But it's not something I'd spend money on. Well, guys, I just thought something you might enjoy for your morning. Take care of yourselves. Big thanks to our buddy Paul Adams in New Zealand. You take care, and as always, model on.